Gibson Carothers, boy, I got to tell you. We gave away some of the coolest little nuggets, if you will, from this election, and that is the Hillary Nutcracker. 80% of the people that bought the original Hillary Nutcrackers were anti-Hillary. But this year, 80% of the people buying them this year are now pro-Hillary. Here is Gibson Carothers on the line right now. Gibson, good morning.
Good morning.
Brilliant idea to come up with the Hillary Nutcracker. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Houston, but I grew up in New Orleans.
Okay. Really, I got to tell you, stainless steel thighs. I mean, this
Correct.
thing is, this will get the job done. So
Absolutely.
I'm assuming you're saying this year, the majority of people buying them this year are pro-Hillary, right?
That's right. There's a little switcheroo here from 2008 when I was a horrible sexist and misogynist to now looking at it. We tried to be neutral from the beginning, the Switzerland of Nutcracker makers. But in the beginning, they thought it was horrible and it was sexist. But what a difference 8 years makes. It's a different model, but nonetheless, the new model is looked at as being tough and strong and powerful, and can crush right-wing nuts and all those kinds of things. So it sort of switched to a positive outlook. But basically, it's in the eyes of the beholder. I mean, you see what you want to see.
By the way, if you wanted to purchase a Hillary Nutcracker, they're available. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's HillaryNutcracker.com.
That is correct.
That is it. So I don't know. Do you believe that maybe there's a switch this year that the fact that the pros are buying this thing might give us an indication of what's going to happen tomorrow?
It might. The original idea behind this thing was really Hillary wasn't in mind, believe it or not. It was a discussion back in maybe 2005, 2006, which is, can a woman appear? Remember, this is before there were even women in combat. Can a woman appear to be tough enough to be the commander-in-chief and still be likable enough to be elected president?
That's a very good question.
Hillary Clinton, it's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be answered this time because of the two parties involved.
Right.
I don't know that likability is going to be a big factor here in her election if she wins.
I don't. You don't have a lot of people going out there voting saying, "I'm voting because I like them."
Right.
Yeah, that does not seem to be the case. But there's been a lot of demonizing. So whether you're a pro-Hillary or you're anti-Hillary, these Nutcrackers are perfect. Again, solid with the stainless steel thighs. Here's a question. My wife had one from the last time that would go back to when she went against Obama, and there's a new model out now. Her question is the old model worth anything? Is it so? What do you think?
The old model has definitely gone up some in value, particularly those people that were bold enough to stand in line at Hillary rallies and get Hillary to sign them. And Hillary has signed these from the very beginning, but she hasn't run from them or anything.
That is funny.
I always thought it was an opportunity for her to do a little, have some humor. But she signed them, and some of those have gone, way up. I mean, into four figures.
And you don't know where it could go after tomorrow. I mean, who knows what could happen after tomorrow?
That's right. It could go into the garbage, or it could go.
That's right.
It could go through the roof. I mean, if she wins, we'll probably do a third model as president-elect, as Nutcracker in chief.
Yeah.
First thing I want to say.
It'll be Bill Clinton's head right between the thighs, cracking it right open. That's well, that didn't come out right, did it? Sorry about that. But still,
no more nuts in the White House.
You know where I'm going.
First thing, I do love the.
Maybe you don't know where I'm going. Okay.
I love the quotes on the first box. We missed them on the second, but it's still an awesome product. But I want to know: have you been contacted by Hillary or her people at all throughout this process?
I never have been contacted by journalists who we all know are on her side, but I've never been contacted directly by anybody in the campaign. There have been some fundraisers that are fundraisers for her, where they have been auctioned off and stuff.
Oh.
So from that standpoint, but nobody directly from the campaign. I mean, Mook or whatever his name is, he hasn't called me.
All right.
So or anything like that.
All right, very interesting. Well, listen, brilliant idea. The Hillary Nutcracker is out there. It's at hillarynutcracker.com. You can check it out.
Why didn't you do? I just have to ask quickly. Why didn't you do a Trump one where his hands were like coming together to crack a nut, or to be the
I'm
the
interested
ball
in this
buster
answer
or
because
something?
let me say first before you answer. Is there a trademark issue with the Trump name?
Yeah, there is. I'll tell you really quick. I just happened to be in Minnesota when Jesse Ventura won the governor, and Jesse was Jesse the Body Ventura, and he had that brand. And so I wanted to do a product based on that, and I had to get around it because if he licenses his name and brand to somebody and they pay money for it, and then I just get it free, then all those people get annoyed. So I understand that concept, and that's where the Trump situation is. By the way, my governor can beat up your governor. And we just showed a map of Minnesota. So we got around it by not showing, Jesse or using his name.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If Trump wins, will he start going after these people that are using his name? It's an interesting thing because he's a public figure, but then on the other hand, he has a brand.
He has a
So
brand.
it's complicated.
Very complicated, and you clearly stayed right out of that mess. You just make your money off Hillary. Let's make it.
That's right.
All right. Very good. Gibson Carothers, it's hillarynutcracker.com. And Gibson, thanks for coming on the radio.